Okay, this is the video for the takedown of the Sig Sauer P320. I just want to make sure. I was having problems with my camera focusing. I don't know what's going on with that. I guess it's getting to be messed up. But anyways, we'll see how this one comes out. This gun has a lot of neat safety features. You don't need any tools to take this gun apart. Which is really nice. With some of the older automatics, you needed screwdrivers and little rubber mallets and all kinds of crap. This gun just comes right apart. One good thing about it is it has, like I said, some neat safety features. The first safety feature, which I thought was really cool, is you can't get this gun apart as long as there's a clip in it. It won't come apart. It just, everything locks up. So the first step to getting this apart, you have to lock the slide back so it's out of battery. You know, it gets that funky look to it that all automatics get when it's out of battery. Barrel kicks up and all that. And then drop the clip, okay? Because this gun will not come apart as long as there's a clip in it. Another thing that changes this around that's different than from the Glock is you do not have to pull the trigger. You do not touch the trigger to get this gun apart. Sig does not like the idea of pulling the trigger on a weapon unless you're going to fire it. So they got away from that. So then the next thing you're going to do is there's what they call a takedown pin right here. It's a little switch. A lot of people think this is the slide lock. It's not. The slide lock is back here. This is the takedown pin. And what you want to do is make sure there's something they don't tell you. And I don't know if it's just a funky little thing with this particular gun or it's this way on all of them, but you got to make sure that this pin is up, you know, because its natural position when this gun is out of battery is to be kind of cocked down a little bit, like maybe 10 degrees down. But in order to get this apart, this has to be up. Okay, I don't know why, because something gets in the way in here. But anyway, then you want to swing this all the way down. Just like that. It'll go all the way down into a stop that's on the side of the frame here. Okay, and then what you want to do is unlock your slide. Make sure you hold it because it's under spring tension, just like it's going to load, and then release it and then slide it all the way off. Very simple. Okay, so you're down to two pieces now. Okay, now here's where it starts getting really cool. You have your your main slide assembly. You want to pop out your recoil spring, which is right here, your barrel, which is right here. Okay, this gun comes calibered or chambered in, I think, 4 different calibers. It comes in a 9mm, a Smith Wesson 40 caliber, a 357, which I'm not sure which round that is. That might be Sig's own round. I'm not really sure about that one yet. And it also comes in a 45 ACP, which is really cool. I'll explain that in a minute. And so you got 3 pieces so far. You got this piece, this piece, this piece, and your grip. Okay. Now here's where, see if I can keep all these in frame. Here's where Sig's different than everybody else, which I thought was really cool. This pin right here, okay. If you gingerly work this back and forth, it comes out. Okay. All right. That goes over there. Now then this comes out. You move that forward, and this whole trigger assembly will come out of here. Now this is your gun, okay? Technically, a lot of oil on this. Let me wipe it off. This is your gun. It's serial numbered. This is the part you cannot buy without going through the whole permitting process in some states, or your background check, or your weight, or whatever your state requires. This is the part that requires that, okay? All these other parts, okay, this and this I'm going to leave over here. All these other parts are simple mail order. They can be shipped anywhere, any state, anywhere. And you can essentially build any number of 5 different guns from these parts. Okay, so this particular setup happens chambered in 9mm because I use this for target shooting. It's just the cheapest round available for this particular gun. But I do want to, I'm going to try going for the 40. I got the parts ordered to make this into a full size, full frame 40 caliber automatic, which I just thought looked cool. It's like the big, it's the big Terminator gun. But anyway, when you order these kits, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get a new slide. Depending on caliber, you're going to get a new recoil spring. I think the 9 and the 40 are the same, so this part actually would be interchangeable, and you're going to get a new barrel. And if you change the size of the gun, you're going to get a new grip. This gun comes in 3 sizes. It comes in a I think they call a subcompact, which is the small, you know, the really small one, short grip. It's for carrying concealed. I have a concealed permit. I really don't carry concealed. I have no desire to do that. But if you were going to go that route, that's what a lot of guys do. They'll get the, you know, the one with the shorter grip. It has a shorter clip in it, less rounds, and it has I think it's a 2.5-inch barrel or something like that. It's really, really short, stumpy little version of this. This is the mid-size, what they call service carry or something like that. I forget what the name of this one is. But then you got the really cool one, which is like the big Terminator looking, you know, 45 or 40 caliber, which is what I want to upgrade this to. And that's basically it. That's all the really cool stuff with this gun. I thought it was just like, I didn't see anything else out there like this. It just blew my mind. I was like, wow, you know, got to have one of those. It's a little pricey. Sig usually is. They're Sig's unparalleled for quality, so you're getting a quality gun. There's just no two ways about it. The quality and workmanship in this thing is just unbelievable. The finish, the fit, everything is just, it fires like a dream. There's no kick. It's like shooting a cap gun. You know, if you just want to go to the range and you want to be able to hit what you're aiming at and just have a really good time and stress-free, this is definitely a good choice for that. It's also really cool that you can make other guns out of it, so you can totally customize this thing to whatever you want it to be. You know what I mean? I just happened to get this size because it's what the dealer had in stock, and he gave me a good deal on it. Whereas if I would have ordered the full-size version I wanted, I would have had to pay full price. He gave me a good deal because this is what he had sitting there, and he wanted to sell it. So I got a really good deal on this gun for that reason. But I can still go down the road, you know, and get whatever I want for it. And there's no, like I said, they just send it to you in the mail, you know. So there's no going through the whole, you know, a lot of states have 3-day waiting periods and all this other crap. You can just change your gun, your caliber. It's not financially practical to do, I don't think, because it's going to cost you like $300 to change your gun, which is almost a half a price of buying a whole new gun. But if you're just into, like, you know, customization and stuff like that, it's just a really cool thing. I just thought it's just really awesome. But anyways, that's the Sig P320. This is the carry version. That's what they call it, the carry version. Why, I don't know, because they make an actually smaller one, like I said, for carrying. But also what I'm going to do today is I have a little sight contrast paint. I'm going to go ahead and day glow orange my front sight and see how that works out for me. You know, they work pretty good now, but I just thought it would be cool to have the end one here orange, just so I could be different, you know. But anyways, that's it. That's the Sig Sauer P320. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it came out all right. The first two didn't come out so good, but we'll try it again. All right, have fun.